Welcome in to Westlake High School for Lone Peak basketball on KSL Sports Rewind as we've got our season finale, a Region 4 special as the Lone Peak Knights travel to take on the Westlake Thunder. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited to be here with you tonight as we've got ourselves a great ball game between a pair of teams that have had some classics over the years. We'll start by introducing the visiting Lone Peak Knights. Coming in on the year, 14-8 overall, 5-4 in region play, trying to hold on to that third, tied for second coming in tonight. They'd love to finish second, third in this region, but they'll need a win tonight here to do it. Coming off a tough loss against Corner Canyon, a game they fell down early, had to scrap back in that one, made it a contest late, but did not quite have enough to get the win. It's been a good year this year for Luke Fotheringham, Jackson Best, Ike Staley. Staley averaging 14 a game, Best 12. Burgess, Swiggett, others. It's a lineup with a lot of options as this tipped back and out of play. It'll be Lone Peak basketball. Meanwhile, for Westlake, 12-9 on the season, 4-5 in region. They had a great start to the year. They were ranked number 1 early on. And then Region 4 hit, and it's been kind of up and down play for the Thunder. It's senior night here tonight. They would love to close out these seniors with a win, get back to even in region play, and get momentum heading into the state tournament. Jace Adams, Maverick McManus, pair to watch, as well as Jordan Kroll, who can really stroke it from the outside. As Lone Peak with the basketball. Nice drive to Fotheringham inside, left it short. That rebounded, but it will stay here as Westlake couldn't cleanly possess it. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. We do our best to keep that synchronized with the game clock here in the gym. At times you'll see us start it early, stop it late, that sort of a thing. This is Thompson Kramer. Into the corner, Fotheringham looking for Burgess. Good defense there. Chamberlain got a nice step, draws the contact as that shot wouldn't go, but Burgess here will head to the line. First free throw here for Chamberlain, up and good, and that's your first point of the contest. Talk about this Lone Peak lineup, a lot of youth, a lot of sophomores. Burgess, one of them, as he goes 2 for 2. And now Lone Peak with a little bit of pressure as they bring the ball, or defend as Westlake brings it up the court. High post here with Quade Fawcett. Fawcett, one of the seniors, was looking for that cut, and that lost out. It'll be Lone Peak basketball. Here's Cameron Swiggett around that screen, back with Fotheringham. He'll send out to Kramer. Thompson working back up top. This is Staley on the drive. Ike, nice take off the window. First field goal for the Knights coming via Ike Staley. And again, Lone Peak staying with that pressure here early. Tate Merrill getting it back there from Bodie Capel. This is Jordan Kroll. Had a big game earlier this year against Cedar Valley. Over at the hanger, Kroll working around that screen. Nice positioning there by Kramer, knocked it away. 3 on the shot clock. Kroll has to take the 3. That is short. Doesn't touch the rim, and we'll have a shot clock violation. Good defense there by Lone Peak. They talked about the loss earlier this week for the Knights. It was a big start for Corner Canyon. That game was in Draper. The Chargers got a lot of good looks early. This defense for Lone Peak looking dialed in early. Fotheringham, a great take, but left it short for the second time here in the opening minutes. I love the aggressiveness of what we've seen from Fotheringham tonight, but two that he would love to be able to have other opportunities at. Pressure again, almost turns it over. Westlake still on it in the corner. That's Kroll's spot. We talked about the long range of Jordan Kroll, and he lived in that corner against Cedar Valley. As we've got a foul here. And this foul going to be given, I believe, to Merrill. Going to be the first on Tate. Fotheringham. Good help there by Fawcett. They'll send to Burgess. The big man with that three was online but missed. Ike Staley offensive board. And the putback for early points here for Ike. Baseline left open. And Burgess here going to be called for the foul. I thought it was a good defensive play, but the official right there, seeing the contact there with the body. Calling it here on Chamberlain, be his first. Free throws now for Boston Jones. That one rattled out. Of course, the RPI coming out Saturday. Both these two teams await their fate there. 0 for 2 on the trip to the line. Swiggett, other end, gives to Staley. Ike in amongst the trees, kicks to Kramer. Thompson, a little bit of space there. We'll work back out here with Cameron. Fotheringham rolled off that screen. They'll send to Swiggett here instead. Good rotation here by Westlake inside. Kramer going up, blocked away on the help defense. That was Jordan Kroll coming for the backside block. And this is the second time I've seen Westlake this year, and every time Jordan Kroll, that guy plays good minutes for the Thunder. And we've got a traveling violation. Lone Peak turning it over. Good crowd out here in Saratoga Springs. Always is for Westlake basketball. Remnants of madness at Westlake. Now there's a laser on the floor. Not tonight. Here come the Thunder. Boston Jones dribbling it out. Here's Capel. McManus looking inside. Maverick. They'll send to Kroll from the corner again. That one's strong. Doesn't touch the rim. Going back up, it's Jones. Offensive board and put back for the senior Boston Jones. Kramer. Good defense there by the Thunder. McManus there trying to cut off Swiggett, lost it. Kept here by Staley. 10 on the shot clock here for Lone Peak. Ike having to deal with Jones. Great defense there by Boston. Shot clock down to 5. Kramer trying to get back on it. Jones on the floor. And we've got a dual possession. The arrow will give it to the Thunder. And you see the hustling of Westlake. Great job. As would have been a shot clock violation. I'm wondering if that's the discussion, whether it should be a shot clock violation or the arrow here. Of course, that's purely speculation on my part. Either way, it would be Westlake basketball. The question would be whether they would change the arrow. I believe that appears to be the case, and that will be the case. Kroll. In the paint, blocked away by Chamberlain. Here comes Swiggett. Fotheringham, back with Cam. Fotheringham trying to drive, kicks out. Offensive foul. Dusty Litster right now. He's somewhere, and we might have a broken phone. He never likes those plays. Sorry, Dusty. What do you do? First foul on Fotheringham. Adams sends up top. Kroll, McManus inside. Suarez trying to defend. Maverick into the baseline. Kicked out. Little look there by Kroll. Finding space from 10, just off the mark, and rebound falls to Burgess. Staley, little stutter, but too strong. Offensive board, it's Suarez. First points tonight for Jorge. McManus. Oh, how about the step through? As you saw Staley come flying on the help, and McManus, great job to step around that, but this is going to go on Fotheringham again. That's going to be his second. Oh, excuse me. They said 41, Suarez, not 14. So my apologies, Chamberlain. Suarez called for the foul, his first. Maverick missing the first. He's got one more. As Jackson Best has come on the floor. Did not play in that game against Corner earlier this week. Best didn't. Oh for 2. Westlake, uncustomary misses at the free throw line here early. Here is Best. We'll work with Anberry. Into the corner, Suarez for 3. Offline and captured by Adams. Talking about Westlake coming in. Lost to American Fork earlier this week. They've lost 3 straight, the Thunder have. Talk about the great start of the year. They were 4-2 in region, feeling pretty good. We want to get that bitter taste of defeat out of their mouths and back on the winning side. Is that rebound cleared by Anberry inside of 90 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Stolen by Kroll, has help. Up with Adams, 2-on-1 as Staley racing back in the block for Ike Staley. And that Lone Peak defense continues to be active. Good defensive efforts on both ends of the floor tonight. It'll be Westlake basketball underneath as Staley will get a breather. Oh boy, they were looking right back to Burdett off the inbound. Couldn't take advantage of it. Pull up short, Anberry trying to gather, knocked over to Fotheringham. 60 seconds left in our first quarter. Best for Suarez, back out. Jackson gives to Jorge again. Luke open for 3. Off the mark, loose ball, and it's Fawcett coming away with it for the Thunder. Oh, that driving lane opened up off of the pump fake, but too strong. Suarez came over to give a bit of a defensive look. Now the ball on the floor, and a whistle here. The foul called on McManus. Swiggett trying to race to the table. Will come on here. Procedure. Shot clock turned off here for these final 20. Clock down to 10. Best over with Swiggett. 5 on the clock. Cam for 3. Long, tapped out. Swiggett gets it back. He'll get another look and missed that one as well. 2 looks for Lone Peak, but they'll take the lead with them. 8-5, Lone Peak leading Westlake. You're watching Lone Peak basketball only on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Lone Peak basketball leading 8-5. Little scoring in that first quarter, as you can tell. Jones with 2, Kroll with 3. The only scorers for the Thunder. Lone Peak, Saley had the 4, Burgess with 2, Suarez with 2. Well, backdoor cut there, works to Fotheringham. 3 from Luke is off the mark. And boy, Lone Peak has had a couple looks at threes. Haven't been able to find the bottom of the net on them yet. A team that can certainly shoot it from long range. 36% for the group this season. Fotheringham usually very good, 37% on the year. I think he's 0 for 2, maybe 0 for 3 tonight. Quick inbound and points. Nice look inside there to Jackson Best as he notches his first. Tough shot there. Momentum kind of carrying Burdette. A little long. Tyler frustrated he missed that one. Lone Peak getting the clear. Suarez calling for it, gets it. Baseline, Jorge. Defended by Fawcett, backing him down. Little right-hand shot, soft touch at the rim. And a quick timeout taken by Westlake as Lone Peak comes out in the second quarter. 4 quick points for the Knights. And the lead stretched here to 7. Wait for it. Do you need plans for spring break? Register for Utah Jazz Camps and Clinics. Your child will receive the best instruction in the state, along with a Utah Jazz swag bag and a ticket voucher. Secure your child's spot today at utahjazzcamps.com to improve their basketball skills, get active, and have fun. Again, that website is utahjazzcamps.com. Smooth. Out of the timeout, Westlake basketball. Talk about two defenses that have been pretty stalwart to start the night. Where does Westlake go to try to open up the points? Really haven't been able to get into a lot of sets, a lot of consistent looks, as there's a nice deflection by Amberry coming away with the steal. Lone Peak running the floor here. Amberry will try the 3. That's short. It's a pass to Jorge and fouled on the putback. Look, sometimes you got to get creative with the dimes. And if you want to make it look like a shot to fool the D and just open up that passing lane, I'm all about it. I've done that a lot. Suarez first free throw misses. One more here. It's next level play is what it is. Substitution here for Westlake. Jordan Kroll coming back on the floor here for Coach Carling. One more for Suarez as he splits the trip. 13-5 here for the visiting Lone Peak Knights. Merrill, boy, had a little bit of space there. Wasn't quite ready in a shooting position on it. Suarez got a hand on the basketball, and then lost out. Boy, just a tough first half, and Coach Carling loved Nate. That jacket's coming off. Yeah. Senior night, you want to thank your seniors, special moment, but things heating up here for Westlake. They need to find their rhythm. As you want to talk about rhythm, I'll tell you, Jackson Best. 5 quick points here in this second quarter. Here's McManus, Maverick trying to drive, plowing through, traveling violation. Yes, sir. No takeoff on that one. That's a traveling, another Westlake turnover, and Lone Peak an 11-point lead with the basketball here in the first half. From the corner, Burton shot, no on the floor. And a battle between the big men, McManus and Suarez. The arrow will give it back to the Thunder. Westlake basketball. Sua. Boy, he's been on a great tear as of late. Had 16 in the first matchup. He's checked in for the first time tonight. Just a sophomore, Simon Sua. Kroll there in the paint, left it short. Rebounded by Lone Peak, and the Knights pushing it up the floor here quickly with Fotheringham. Worked over Burton for three. Nope. Rebounded by Suarez. That pass deflected. Suarez able to tap it to Fotheringham. Luke looking baseline here. Gets inside. Will work out. Extra pass. Ambury swinging around. Back to Suarez in the paint. Quick move on Maverick. Patience here by Lone Peak. Setting up the three that rims out and rebounded there by Adams. Westlake running up the floor. Maverick ahead of everyone. Can't get him the basketball. As the take there. Bump. And Westlake will head back to the line here. As the foul called, I believe, on Ambury, his first. Fourth team foul on Lone Peak. As to the line here will walk Jace Adams, a chance to notch his first points of the night. Adams had 16 earlier this week in the loss to American Fork. Been one of the top scorers for Westlake all season. And that the first point of this second quarter and the first points in a long time for Westlake. Always hesitate to give scores, free looks and open looks. That just happening for Adams. See if that helps him get going here on senior night. Burgess off the screen, right around McManus. But that skipped across the rim and out. Worked around here, blocked away by Burgess. He's got a couple tonight. Quick outlet with Burton. Numbers for Lone Peak, too strong. And that battling around, we're going to have a foul here. And it's going to be on Burgess there, the loose ball foul, as he came flying in through bodies. That'll be the second on Chamberlain. And that the fifth team foul on Lone Peak. At least I believe. They haven't put anything on the board. There we go. All right. I'm starting to doubt myself. And up with Sua, into the corner, Kroll for three, no. Swiggett, how about Cam in the paint area. Luke, the other end, had it knocked loose, it'll stay here. That Westlake bench thought it went out off the thigh, and officials here conversing. And I think they are going to change it, and indeed they will. You have one coach advocating, the other coach wanting an explanation. You're never going to make both of them happy. And Westlake will come out the positive on that one. Here's Kroll around that McManus screen. Sua. Boy, Lone Peak has been so active defensively here tonight. Skipped out, Kroll from the corner, too strong. And Staley with the rebound for the Knights. Ike from long range. Just wide. Burgess able to fight off the scrappy closeout there of Kroll. Ike, the drive, count it for Staley. Boy, what a take by Ike Staley. Drawing the contact, and he'll head to the line here for the three-point play. Capel called for his first, the sixth team foul on Westlake. Ike left it short. Strong take, too strong. Fawcett had it. Will send out Sua straight away. Long. Another offensive rebound for the Thunder. Simon, the second try won't go. And that hit the structure. And it's Lone Peak basketball. And it's been a 10-1 second quarter for Lone Peak. Oh, and Staley just lost it. Here's Capel, defended by Fotheringham, works with Sua. Blocked away again. Boy, how about the rim protection, paint protection for Lone Peak in this first half. They got to have 4 blocks. I like the drive there by Sua. It'll stay here with the Thunder. Tapped wide by Luke. Into the student section. Always a great student section at Westlake, of course, being very cordial to the officials. Way to go. Here's Sua. Shot clock down to 5. Straight away. Fawcett for 3. Quade Fawcett. And that's the first field goal for Westlake in this second quarter. The senior from straight away. That gets a little bit of energy back here for these Thunder students. Deflected by Quade. Up ahead with Capel. And another rejection at the rim, this time by Staley. Swig it end to end, hanging and hitting. Cam's first bucket tonight coming off the Staley block. Kroll had it knocked loose. Staley there. Tell you, Ike Staley, the defense has been good tonight. Of course, one of the better defensive guards. Birthday today, Michael Jordan, the second best defensive guard ever, behind the one and only Gary Payton. Off the inbound, it is Fawcett again. 5 points here for Quade just in these last 50 seconds, providing a nice spark. Here's Kramer open. No. Oh boy, another offensive foul. That one's really going to make Dusty upset. And that's going to be the third, I believe, on Burgess. Yeah. Wow. That's really going to make Dusty upset. So Burgess will have to sit down. 16 fouls on each side. Kroll works out. Fawcett again. That was long. Ball on the floor. And a foul here going to be called on the Thunder. Will walk down and take free throws. It'll be Amberry. As the foul called here on Capel, his second. I think some question here. Well, I'm not sure what the question is. It's Amberry to the line, 1-1. Missed it. Tapped out. Westlake basketball. .43 seconds to go here. Sua. Kroll. Staley had to fight around that screen to get there. Does in time to prevent a three-point look. Kroll, boy, that's a quick shot for Jordan. Long on it and swing it with the board. Seven seconds left. Kramer, the drive, gives to Anberry. 3 left, kicks to Staley for 3 at the horn. Oh, just strong. And that will do it for this first half. 20-12. A 12-7 second quarter. 6-0 run late for Westlake. Get them back in this one. As Lone Peak leading Westlake at the break. You're watching Lone Peak basketball only on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back. Start of the second half. Dean Stewart here with you. Lone Peak leading Westlake 20-12, and a turnover for the Knights on the opening possession. Low scoring first half. Unofficial scoring totals for you. 6 for Staley, 5 for Best, 4 for Suarez. Meanwhile, Swiggett and Burgess each with 2. Meanwhile, for Westlake, 5 for Fawcett. Those all came in a 50-second spurt inside of the final 2 minutes. 3 for Kroll on a 3 in the first quarter, 2 for Jones, and 1 for Adams. They go right inside to Maverick here and fouled inside. McManus will work his way to the line. I'm telling you, I got a great line. I just need situation to align. It didn't align earlier this year. It hasn't aligned tonight. Come on, I don't ask for a lot. I really don't. I really don't. Maverick misses the first. He's got one more. Oh, 0 for 2. And rebounded by Lone Peak. Too strong on the drive there by Staley. Maverick fouled. 2 possessions and right inside to McManus both times. As Westlake very clear on what they want to do here, and that being called on Burgess. That's going to be number 4 on Chamberlain. He picked up the 3rd on the passing crash. They're picking up the hold in the paint, and Burgess going to have to come off the floor here. Here's Kroll. Suarez. Straight away, Kroll for 3. We talked about his shooting ability. He doesn't need a lot of time or space. He gets a little bit of both there and makes Lone Peak pay. Swiggett with the drive to the rim. Nice take there by Cam. Inside, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Fotheringham. Suarez trying to go up, gets it over McManus. Jorge with his 6th point tonight. Kramer was coming to try to put pressure there. Going to be called here for the foul instead. That'll be the first on Thompson. Got to get it in. 5-second count. Lone Peak, once again, that defense stout. Staley. Defended by Sua. Suarez tried to outlet it, got it back. Fotheringham will dribble it out. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Fotheringham works out, Swiggett, little pump fake. He's got room for three. Cam Swiggett. Up to 7. McManus inside, spin around Jorge. Got stuck short there off the front of the rim. And Lone Peak with the clear. Kramer. Ball on the floor. Try to keep it and does. Fotheringham looking to Jorge. Worked around Staley for 3. Back of the rim. Got his own miss. Ike the drive. Oh, that wouldn't go down. Tapped out by McManus to Burdett and the Thunder running up the floor here. Double-digit deficit for Westlake. Sua. Defended here by Fotheringham. Will hand off. Adams. And that knocked out. Substitution. Fawcett back on the floor here for Maverick. As he'll head off. Inbound to Fawcett. Got lost on the inbounds play, and Quade Fawcett with his 7th point. Swiggett. Back to Fotheringham. Tough shot there for Luke. Westlake coming up the floor. Burdett will dribble out. Show a little patience here. Kroll looking to attack baseline. Well, I wanted to hand that off, but Fawcett had actually gone towards the middle. Lone Peak on the run. Staley right at the rim for the finish. You know, Lone Peak, we talked about that game against Corner. They did not have one scorer in double figures. They had a lot of guys 9, 8, 7 territory. They've got that again going here tonight. 8 for Staley, 7 for Swiggett, 6 for Suarez, 5 for Best. Boy, tough pass there. Last touch by Lone Peak will keep it here. Not a lot of room to fit that one in as substitutions for the Thunder. Capel back on the floor, Merrill on the floor, as is Boston Jones. Late substitutions here for Lone Peak. Anberry and Best coming on the floor. Burton running to the table as well. Inbound to Sua. Skipped across, that kept in. Shot clock inside of 10. In the corner, Jones down to 5 on the shot clock. Merrill gives to Sua, got to put one up. Got a piece of it. Lone Peak couldn't run the floor, and boy, a rushed opportunity. And the Knights give it right back. Coach Ross that time was going little rookie of the year. Loft it, float it, just float it. Three minutes to go here. Pressure there by Best. Lone Peak has shown a lot of that full court pressure tonight. Kroll handing off, Capel. Jones. Shot clock down to 15. Pull up here from 15 is short. Recaptured by Kroll. Giving it to Boston. Jones. Little fade away. Turnaround won't go. Offensive board by Fawcett, but taken away by Suarez. Lone Peak on the run. Fotheringham in the paint. Offensive foul. Tate Merrill able to draw the charge on Fotheringham. It'll be the second on Tate. My bad. The second on Luke. That pass a little too tall for Fawcett. This leak out to Fotheringham. Contact. Luke hard to the floor into the bleachers. And he'll head to the line here to shoot the pair. And we got a timeout taken by Westlake. Timeout Thunder as Coach Carling got to try to get his offense going. Lone Peak with the lead. You're watching Night Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Free throws here for Fotheringham. Back from the Westlake timeout. Luke, I don't have him with a point tonight. Had a couple of looks in the first half as he misses a free throw here. Averages 9 a game. Had 17 and 8 in the previous matchup against Westlake. And they're able to score it. That's his first point tonight. Boy, it's taking us 22 minutes for a team to get to 30 points. Fotheringham wanted that outlet, but threw it away. Nice job racing back there by Westlake. Jones coming up with it. Here's Kroll, kicking to the corner. Open look for Capel is long. All right, now these benches asking, are these rims regulation size or what? Kroll with the steal. Going up, drawing the contact. Jordan Kroll now will work his way to the free throw line. That foul called on Best, his first. Sua set to check in here for the Mighty Thunder. Maverick back on the floor. One for two on the trip. Trouble. Intercepted. Boston Jones has numbers with him. Inside, Maverick. Oh, how about the find to Kroll, but it wouldn't go off the back of the rim. And now a foul inside going to be called. And that's going to be the 6th team foul on Lone Peak as Fotheringham called for his 4th. So Fotheringham has 4, Burgess with 4. No, sorry, that was Suarez. Man, you know, these 4s and 1s. The second on Jorge. My apologies. I'm a reactionary person. The 3, scored by Merrill. Tate Merrill with his first field goal tonight, and it's back to single digits. Here's Suarez. Oh, deflected by Kroll, but couldn't stay on it. Westlake, that defense starting to find itself a little bit. The offense trying to get momentum. Timeout taken here by Lone Peak. 30-second timeout. Want to remind you, new Utah Jazz camps and clinics are now available. There are options at the state-of-the-art Shoot 360 facility and at local gymnasiums throughout Utah and Idaho for your child to level up their shooting, passing, and ball handling skills. Plus, each camper receives a Utah Jazz swag bag. Register today at utahjazzcamps.com. Lone Peak basketball have led for the duration. They have a chance to finish tied for second in this Region 4. Oh, that one tapped away. Sua on the leak out and the bucket. Steal and score for Simon Sua. And now you get a little bit of energy back here in the Thunderdome. 30-23. Shot clock down to 12. Here's Burton. And a blocking foul here going to be called. I'm going to ruminate here for a moment. I just called it the Thunderdome. I don't know the official name of the field house here at Westlake, but let me throw some out to you. How about the Cloud? It's where Thunder comes from. I know it's not the most intimidating thing, but you can make that work, right? Threes can rain from the Cloud. Data stored in the Cloud. Eight seconds to go. Inbound to Fotheringham. Turns around. Oh, and carried with it. Substitution here for Westlake. Jace Adams coming back on the floor. 5 seconds to go. Final seconds of the third quarter. Adams has to hand off. Kroll gets it away and just misses. Boy, that would have been big. But I'll tell you, the Thunder starting to feel it a little bit. But Lone Peak still with the lead. 30-23, the Knights leading Westlake on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back. Oftentimes, wind and blustery conditions when clouds are present. We're in the cloud tonight. You get the Westlake student section with the banners. I'm telling you, it works. Start of the fourth quarter. 7-point lead for Lone Peak. Inside, McManus. They started with them in the second half. It's continued here in the fourth. Swiggett beat his man off the dribble and count it. Boy, how about the aggressive take and burst there by Cameron Swiggett as Sua called for the foul. And a chance here for the three-point play. Some conversation here. I don't know if there's blood or Swiggett's at the table here. And that appears to be the case. Is maybe just perspiration? No, it is blood. So going to have to make a sub here. Swiggett will have to get that addressed. And for the first time tonight, we'll see Jackson Taylor, the sophomore, checking in. And Taylor will take the free throw. Swiggett racing back to the table, ready to come on. That lower knee taped up. Taylor taps it out, but does so to Merrill. Westlake still on the possession. Tate works to Simon, extra pass to the corner. Boston Jones, that three won't go, and Taylor there with the board. Kramer looking back, and a foul called here on Westlake. And boy, the fouls, I think it was 5-1 at one point. A couple fouls here quickly now being called on Westlake. That'll be the fourth team foul, the second personal on Kroll as Taylor heads back to the bench. Good minute there for Jackson. About 30 seconds, says Cameron Swiggett back on the floor. Inbounded to Staley. Dribbling it out. Cam getting it back. He's got matching tape. Left ankle, right knee. Cam again, the quick first step. Kicks to Amberry in the corner. Tyler Amberry with his first field goal tonight. Maverick inside. Kroll for three. There was contact there, and that hit the support. Not a foul, that hit the support. It'll be Lone Peak basketball. Ten-point lead here. For those interested, Lone Peak came in tied with AF at 5-4 in region play. American Fork leading Skyridge in the first half. Lone Peak swept the Cavemen this year. Kick to Sua. He'll try the three. That's off the backboard. Rebounded and scored for Boston Jones. His first point since the first quarter. Swig Kramer, a little spin move. Oh, wouldn't go. McManus with the rebound. Kroll left open. And it's back to a 5-point difference as Jordan Kroll, the long ball, his third of the game, makes it a 5-point Lone Peak lead. You're watching Night Basketball only on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back, 30 miles south from the Charter Bus Convention in Saratoga Springs, and boy, what a, deflected there by Jones. Westlake trying to put together an impressive comeback here on senior night, looking for the sweep over Lone Peak. Swig looking up the floor, boy, just into Staley there, and the foul given. A lot of hand check there by Kroll. Knew he didn't want to give up that open lane as Jordan here picking up his third. Fifth team foul on Westlake. Just one more to give. Lone Peak, 16 fouls. Here's Fotheringham. Burgess still on the bench. Staley a long three. Ike. That's a big triple for Ike Staley. McManus turning. Suarez staying vertical, and Maverick able to score it. Swig it, tough fadeaway. How about Suarez couldn't get it to go, and McManus with the rebound. Kroll, the drive, contact, just comes off the rim. But the foul here going to be called on Staley. And Jordan Kroll will work his way to the free throw line first on Ike. Kroll with 10 points. 3 threes tonight. Kroll makes them both. Fotheringham kicks to Swiggett. Cam. Boy, Kroll went down and at a really bad time as Swiggett was able to take advantage of the space created there. Kroll's okay, he's back up. I don't know if it was just an awkward step or what. Inside, Fawcett tried to outlet it. Staley the last to touch. It'll stay here with the Thunder. Merrill with it, over with Kroll, that's still in play. It's very tight on that sideline, all good. Merrill the drive knocked away by Lone Peak. Westlake will have it, 12 on the shot clock. Got to get it in. The lob to Jordan. Kroll for three was long. Loose ball, tracked down. Suarez able to tap it to Swiggett. Staley for three again. The same spot he just hit one a moment ago. And Ike Staley pushes it to 9. Credit with the steal. The lob to Ike. Count it. Ike Staley has taken over this fourth quarter. 8 points in the frame, 16 in the game, and a chance for the three-point play. Maverick checking back in. That foul called on Sua, his second. Oh, Staley misses, and Maverick with the rebound. Drive, hanging, count it. Foul called on Kramer. And now a chance for a three-point play for Jace Adams. (45-37), 3 to go. Swiggett showing some handles here. Adams defending. Here's Luke. Swiggett, step back to Luke. Won't go. Suarez with the offensive rebound. Back out to Fotheringham. Suarez still on it. Plenty of time here for Lone Peak. 20 on the shot clock as we approach the 2-minute mark. And Fotheringham with it. A timeout going to be taken here by Lone Peak. Timeout Knights. We'll step aside. Be back after this. Just over 2 to play. Lone Peak basketball, 17 on the shot clock. 18 fouls on the Knights. 16 fouls on Westlake. I think the timeout count was 2 left for Lone Peak, 3 left for Westlake. I believe that was the indication. Into the backcourt. Fotheringham giving with Swiggett. Shot clock was inside of 10, but it's stolen by Adams. Oh, and knocked away by Cam, and last to touch it was Westlake. Once again, the Lone Peak defense with a huge play at the rim. The deflection, and the Knights will get the basketball back. Pressure here by the Thunder. Here's Cam. Big possession here for this Westlake defense. Luke got the step. You see the patience here by the Knights. Best for three. Who needs patience when I can shoot the basketball? Jackson Best with maybe the dagger. As a foul called here on this Lone Peak defense. This will go on Swiggett. And it will send Westlake to the line. 1-1 for Jace Adams. Boy, how about Jackson Best? I feel like that's a moment you're going to take the time off the clock. I know he's open, but man, the confidence. Take that shot with 15 plus on the shot clock. That's one of those, you miss that shot, you're probably coming off the floor. And Jackson Best drills it. Meanwhile, Adams at the line. Oh, missed the second. Maverick with the putback won't go. For three. And a timeout as Jordan Kroll will not let these Thunder fall behind a big-time threes. It's 41-48. And a timeout taken by Westlake.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Westlake students trying to cheer on their group, get this defense a little energized. Here's Kramer. Swiggett and the foul. They're called on Adams. A three-possession ball game. I'm a fan of fouling early. Swiggett will work to the line here. It's the 7th team foul on Westlake, so 1-on-1 situation, and Chamberlain Burgess coming on the floor for the first time in a long time. Saddled with the 4 fouls. And Swiggett makes the first. $12 for Cameron. Oh, rimmed out. Westlake with the rebound. Thunder still alive. Adams. The drive, he'll pull up from 8 short. Gets it back. Lefts for Suarez, blocked away by Burgess. Staley hit the brakes and then flies right by as Ike pushes it back to 10. 10 in the quarter. The 3 off the mark, rebounded by Kramer. As the foul given there, no harm done, but a clear foul. Will walk down and take free throws. Will Thompson Kramer. Boy, I tell you what, Westlake tried to come back, but boy, the start just tough to get the offense going tonight. That first half had just 12 points in the first half, and it was a 5-point spurt in the final 90 seconds of that half to even get to that. It's just a tough night for the Westlake offense. Really, you could argue the defense kept them in this game for a long time. But a chance here for Kramer to seal this one with 35 seconds to go. 36. 1-1, and Kramer makes the first. Of course, we've had every Lone Peak game for you right here. Been a privilege to be able to do this once again for Lone Peak. And with playoffs right around the corner, we're going to keep bringing Lone Peak basketball to you right here on KSL Sports Rewind and the Rewind Sports Network. And we will have playoff action for you all the way to state championships. Is that 3 short? And KSLSports.com, your home for postseason streams as Lone Peak can take these final seconds off. Playoffs around the corner. Tomorrow we'll find out seedings, matchups. Always a fun day. Both these two teams will qualify. Their opponents TBD. Lone Peak gets revenge for the earlier season loss. 53-41. The Knights are your victors. Our player of the game, Ike Staley, 18 points, 10 of them in the fourth. Those 2 threes he hit, backbreakers to help lift Lone Peak on the road. Congratulations to Ike Staley and the Knights. Westlake, this is still a scary team, and don't want to see them in the postseason. You can say the same about Lone Peak. The Knights assured at least a second place finish in this region, and we'll wait to see their bids tomorrow. 53-41, Lone Peak over Westlake. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. I want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you starting next week the rest of the way, all the way to state championships only on KSLSports.com.